The desert sun was sinking behind the blood-red cliffs when the drifter rode into Hollow Creek, a town that looked as tired as the man himself. Dust on his coat, hunger in his eyes, and no place left to call home. He tied his horse near an abandoned well and noticed a woman standing alone, beside a broken fence post, tall, fierce, a face shaped by wind and war. She was the desert rancher, Mariah Kane, the only soul tough enough to tame the land everyone else feared. But today, she looked shaken. When the drifter approached, she didn't waste a second. "Marry me tonight," she said, voice steady but desperate, "or my land dies tomorrow." The drifter blinked.
"Lady, you don't even know my name."
"I don't need your name. I need your signature." She handed him an old deed, edges burned, ink fading. Mariah explained. At sunrise, the railroad baron, Silas Braddock, would claim her ranch unless she had a legal spouse. Her late father had written a strange clause. The land must belong to a family, not a widow standing alone. Silas wanted the water beneath her soil. She wanted to keep her father's legacy alive. And the drifter? He wanted to keep walking, until he looked into her eyes. There was no fear there, just fire. "Why me?" he asked quietly. Mariah stepped closer, her shadow stretching across the dust. "Because you're the only man in this town who doesn't want anything from me. Everyone else tried to buy me, tame me, or bury me." She paused. "I need a partner who won't break, even for one night." He swallowed hard. "I don't stay anywhere long. I'm not asking you to stay." Her voice softened. "I'm asking you to stand with me, so I don't lose everything I have left." A long silence stretched between them, long enough for the desert wind to whisper its own warning. Finally he spoke. "What if Braddock fights back?" Mariah smirked. "That's why I chose you. A man who's seen trouble, survived it, and doesn't brag about it." He looked at the fading sun, then at her trembling hands that had built a life, buried a father and fought every enemy except time. "All right," he said. "I'll marry you." A breath of relief escaped her lips, not soft, not romantic, but strong. The kind that came from a woman used to losing wars, but not tonight. As they walked toward the chapel, the drifter whispered, "Mariah, after tomorrow, what happens to us?" She didn't look at him. Tomorrow decides that. And for the first time in years, he hoped tomorrow would be kind.